What's up, guys? If you've tuned in for Fight Camp Periodisation this week, I apologise to you. I'm not going to be running that this week. That'll come back next week. The reason being is that I'm fighting tonight, and I recently had a coaching call with a couple of clients, and I'm going to share with you guys what I've gone through this week and how I've prepared for this fight. I'm going to have linked in the description where you can watch the live IG at Southside MMA. Let's go. Like, I scored a try and I was watching it back this morning. I was like, right there is where I fucked my shoulder. So my shoulder, like my AC joint is like very tender today because I made a tackle. I kicked the ball ahead like 3 times. And then as I was diving to score a try, I kind of got bumped to the side. So as I reached with my right hand to place the ball down, I landed with my left arm like overhead to kind of like brace the impact. So all of my AC joint just took the whole impact. So today it's like sleeping last night. I couldn't sleep on that side. It's just very tender. Yeah. So, I'm fighting this weekend, dude. I'm not training this week.
Yeah.
Right? Because if I do any type of damage to my shoulder, then that's going to be detrimental to my performance next weekend, right? So I need to nurse this injury this week, but what can I do? I can do some cardio-based work. I can work on my conditioning. So that's literally what I'm going to do the next couple of days. Like, I'm sore as fuck today. I haven't played rugby for a year, and I tore my hamstring in September last year. So I was rehabbing that, and then I've been focused on martial arts. So, my body's sore today because it's not used to doing that type of work. And then, like I said, I'm too competitive for my own good. So I ended up injuring myself. I need to nurse that. I can work on, some conditioning, but at the end of the day, like, I've just got to rely on the training that I've already done, and go, well, like, I can't change what's already happened. It is what it is. What can I do instead?
Right. Is it this weekend or next?
This weekend.
Oh, wow. Good.
Yeah. So rugby one weekend, then fight the next weekend. And that's kind of what it's all about, man. It's kind of what it's all about. Like, that's why I kind of coach the way that I coach. It's because, if I want to do this shit, I need to be physically and mentally prepared. I need to be resilient, essentially. And that's what training is for me. It's building that mental and physical resilience so you can live the life that, you want to live with limited restrictions.
Yeah, that's good. That's really, I agree. Although, like a full rugby match a week before a fight is but
it's an amateur fight, man.
Yeah.
And I went through, I did plan on fighting a couple of weeks ago, and that fell through. So I've gone through the whole process, and I was like, well, maybe this guy gets injured sometime this week and pulls out as well. Like, anything could happen. I was like, I'm in fucking shape. I haven't trained specifically for rugby, but it's like riding a bike, right? I've played rugby for 20 years. I'm gonna be sweet as long as I'm, resilient enough to be able to, and I warm up correctly as well. That's a big thing also. So I was looking after myself. All the boys are like, did you bring your lunch today? Because I packed all of my carbs that were going to get me through the day. Played 3 games. I was thinking like 3 to 4 games, 14-minute games, man, at like high intensity. So got to be refueling between those training sessions. And the boys like, you brought your lunch today? Like, you really live that life, don't you? I'm like, yeah, man. It ain't a show.
Yeah.